And now, broadcasting live from the Darkroom Studio at Craven Community College, it's In the Know.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to In the Know. I'm Craig Ramey.
Good morning, Craig. I'm Megan Johnson. Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah, it's so great to see you, Megan.
Yes, we've missed you the last 2 weeks.
I miss being here, but I'm happy to be back in the saddle and ready
Me
to
too.
help everybody know what's going on in Craven County.
We all need to be in the know.
Yep.
Right here
we're doing
at
it.
our
Yep.
Public Radio East studio
Yep.
on our main campus here in New Bern, North Carolina. We are in the dark room studio.
We are.
We are, but we're not by ourselves.
No, we're not. We've got some friends in the studio helping us.
We do.
Up in the booth, we got Joseph and Holly. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
We're doing good.
Yeah, good. It's good to see you.
Good to see you back.
Yeah.
Hey, clearly, I'm a little technology challenged,
that's
but
okay.
that's why we keep Joseph there. So thank you.
Yeah, Megan's just working on some phone issues there, but that's okay.
No
You're
phone
okay.
issues. I was just tagging us so everybody could watch us live elsewhere, and
That's all good?
yeah, it's all
That's
good
what we
stuff.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in a little bit we'll be talking with our guest today, Jennifer Baer. She's
Yes.
going to be telling us about the bridge run coming up on May 3rd. Very exciting time.
It is very exciting. Lots of stuff going on. We're going to talk about sponsors and how it benefits the community, and it's all good stuff. Get excited.
Yeah.
Very
I'm
excited.
pumped. You know I am.
I know you are.
Yeah.
I heard you ask, are the T-shirts in? So
Yeah.
that's important.
I know. Well, if you don't register in time,
like
you can't
swag.
be guaranteed the
Yeah.
T-shirt in your right size. So it's important to know when they're ready. So.
Gotcha.
But anyway,
Very
so
good.
yeah. So what's our date today? What day is it? Is it something special? What's going on?
It is something special and different. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's time
Oh.
for trivia.
Oh, it's trivia time.
Trivia
Fun
time.
facts.
Yeah, fun facts that you don't need to know.
Okay.
April is the 4th month of the year, but it wasn't always. On the Julian calendar, it was originally the 5th month. And that's a little bit of trivia right there. Before we give away all of the answers, we're going to try your hand at these fun facts about the month of April. Are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm going to do my best.
What are April showers supposed to bring?
Mayflowers.
Bing, 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 bing. Yes. Yes, you got that one. What?
So does that mean that, like, when the boat came over, the Mayflower was?
No, that's two separate words.
Okay,
Not
got it.
Mayflower.
I'm
It's
confused.
Mayflowers.
I don't know history, Megan. You know.
All right, you ready for the next one?
I'm ready.
What are April's 2 zodiac signs?
Ooh, I am terrible at this. Can I phone in a friend?
I think maybe
Jennifer?
one is Taurus the bull.
Correct.
Okay, so we got Taurus the bull. All right.
And if you're not sure about the name, I can give you the animal. Will that help? It's a ram. What was it?
Aries.
Aries.
All
Very
right,
good.
look
Aries
at
and
that.
Taurus. Those are some cool graphics,
Yeah,
Joseph.
they're very mystical. That's got to be an AI generation.
They were.
Yeah, I'm not faulting it, but yeah, it's very.
Okay, so one of the things I thought was interesting, and I don't know the constellations, but it would be cool to find out. The ram, the horns go up and under, right? And then the bulls go up and up. Or
Okay,
back
yeah,
and
out.
Up
Yeah.
and out, yeah. I just wonder if there's some correlation between that. So,
You
all
can
right.
probably see it in the actual stars. I'm terrible at spotting constellations.
Are you? Oh, I
really,
love
I
it.
can't see it.
I love
now
it.
I have an app that allows me to look at constellations, and that makes it way easier because you can take it and you point it up to the stars, and then it will actually draw the little lines between each of them to
And then
show
tell
you
you-
what it actually is. It's a
Do
awesome
you use
app.
that when you and your son went stargazing?
That's right. Anytime I want to try and find
Okay.
a constellation or a specific star, or I'm looking up and there's one that's flickering or bright, it's like, what is that? I open up that app and immediately I
I
can
need
see
that
what it is.
app. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, you ready for the next?
Yeah, I
I'm
got
ready.
that app too. It is really cool.
Yeah, Joseph's got it too.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
you can always see where the International
Maybe
Space
Joseph
Station
can put
is.
it in the comments, and so we can all
Yeah,
pop up.
yeah. I think it's Skyview, but yeah, put it in
Okay.
there, Joseph.
All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
What is April's birthstone?
I don't know.
What's April's?
Is it diamond?
It is diamond.
Oh,
Did I
is
give
it?
it away?
Okay.
Okay.
Diamond, really?
Diamond.
That's a pricey birthstone.
It is.
Okay.
Mine's cheap. I'm peridot, the little pale green thing. Okay, what is April's 2 birth flowers? I knew one of them. I didn't know the other one.
A pansy and a tulip.
No and no.
Okay.
Jennifer, ideas?
Crocus?
Nope.
Crocus.
I thought it pops up in the spring.
Okay.
Yeah, so no, it's daisy and sweet pea.
Oh,
I love sweet peas.
me too.
They're so pretty and they smell good. April is the first full month of what season in the Northern Hemisphere?
Sounds like a trick question. I'm going to say spring.
Correct.
Okay. Yes.
Woo. What professional sport begins its season in April in the U.S. and in Canada?
Baseball.
Bingo. Beep, 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 beep.
Hey-o.
What?
Do you want to go see a baseball game? Do you like to go watch baseball games?
I like baseball.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you ever go see the Durham Bulls?
I have not.
Oh, I love
No,
to go
I was a
to
Braves
their
fan
games.
growing up, so we used to go. Back then, when the Braves were really bad, we could get double headers for $6 a ticket.
Okay.
And then the stadium was usually empty, so you sat in your nosebleed seats, and then you could go wiggle around and go and sit in other
Yeah.
places. Yeah, so that was always fun. But then they got better. So and then
And tickets
then
went up.
yeah, and then like 3 stadiums later.
Yeah.
Actually, it's only 2. But anyway,
I like Washington Nationals games. Washington, D.C. is not that far away if you want to go see a professional baseball game.
oh cool.
Yeah. But otherwise, go to Durham Bulls. Much smaller stadium. You can have fun, sit much closer.
And what about our Craven baseball team?
Of course, you can go see our Craven baseball team. We can put up our schedule from when their next game is. But yeah, they play several games a year over at Creekside Park.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, ready for the next one?
I'm ready.
What flower-filled festival takes place in Washington, D.C. every April? You better get this. You
What
were
is it?
just there.
Yes, the cherry blossom.
Yes.
Yeah. It was actually happening while I was there.
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I was going to throw up a family picture, but because you did have some good, pretty ones there.
Yeah, I didn't post most of them, but yeah, it was so much fun. I love DC this time of year.
Yep. Which U.S. federal deadline typically falls in April?
Oh, we know this one. What is Jen?
It's tax day.
That's right. We're all excited about tax day, aren't
Wah,
we?
wah. What iconic event did NASA launch on April 11th, 1970?
April 11th?
There was a really good movie about it.
Apollo 13?
Bingo.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, so while I was in DC, I also got to go to Air and Space, the Air and Space Museum. It is amazing how small those little capsules
Pods,
are.
yeah.
And those guys were sitting in there for days, one of them a week, where they were just like, can't move, can't go anywhere. You're just next to your buddy.
Next year, buddy.
Yeah, for a week. Hopefully they're your buddy.
Yeah, they are after
Yeah,
a week.
You better be after that.
That's
yeah.
right. And
Okay, is this the last one?
This is the
felt
last
like
one.
a final.
this is my segue.
Okay, got it.
What major running event is held in Boston every April?
The Boston Marathon.
That's right.
Yay!
The Boston Marathon.
Boston.
Is that their logo? It's a unicorn? Or is that a ram? Or what is that?
Yeah, that's what Rasheem got for the logo. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
It is cool.
Yeah, I'll never qualify for the Boston Marathon. But that's okay. I
That's
don't need
all right.
to.
No, but you can qualify for the bridge run.
Yes, I can.
Yes, you can. And you have done it. So, and oh, by the way, I was just talking about how stealth and healthy our bear looks. And I found out that our friend Meredith did that. So I tagged her also in our.
Yeah, nice. Yep. Meredith
Beautiful
used to
picture.
work with us here at the college and ran the booth while she was here. Helped us set up the studio, actually.
Correct.
But
Absolutely.
yeah, so she does graphic design, and she's done the Bridge Run logo, I think, a couple of years
This
now,
is,
right?
I think, her 3rd year.
Yeah, great.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's a fun event. Jen, thanks for coming on the show today.
Oh,
to
I'm
talk
happy to be
us
here. I love to talk about the Bridge Run.
Run. Yeah, yeah. So for people who don't know, let's give them the high level understanding of what the Bridge Run
All
is, how
right.
big it is, what's going on.
Okay, so the Neuse River Bridge Run is now celebrating, I think this is our 21st year in operation. I think it's actually the 20th run. You know, we had some hurricanes and COVID and some different things going on, but we've been running this event now for over 20 years. And what happens is that a number of nonprofit organizations come together and manage and plan and promote the event, and then we all benefit from the proceeds of the event. Last year, we had record high registrations.
Nice.
At over, I think it was like 1,675. So our goal this year is to have about 1,800 runners in all 4 of our events.
Yeah.
So the race is growing. It's a great event. Starts and ends near Union Point Park and in front of the Riverfront Convention Center there, downtown New Bern. The children's run, kids run on Friday evening, runs a loop, different links of loops around Union Point Park, and that's for kids age 3 to 12. And that registration is very reasonable, just $20 a kid. They get a medal, they get a T-shirt, they get to participate in their age group in the races. Our Craven BLET, Basic Law Enforcement Training, are the main volunteers for that event, and they put the kids through little warm-ups and calisthenics, and then get them in their little age groups and then help them get around the course. So they're cheering for them. They trip, they pick them up and carry them, whatever. BLET gets them around. They have a great time. And this year we're very excited. Chick-fil-A is our title sponsor for the kids run. So we're expecting a herd of cows out there, and some giveaways from Chick-fil-A, and I'm very excited to have them on board this year.
It would be fun to have a herd of cows out there. I know you can't literally have one, but if Spain can have the running of the bulls, right? Our kids can have the running of the cows.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway,
that'd be fun. And what qualifies as a herd?
I'm hoping maybe 3.
Okay.
Instead of a pair. I don't know how many will be in the herd.
Like a gaggle.
But they're very excited to be on board this year. And, they were that Chick-fil-A, as you know, all closed and then reopened. And anyway, we're just really happy to have them with us as our title sponsor for the Kids Run. And it just makes it so much better for us because we could do more, with their sponsorship. So we're excited about that. And then on day 2, Saturday, is the day where we have the major races, the 5K, 10K, and the half marathon. And we start early. The half marathon start time is at 7, then 7:30 for the 10K, and then at 8:15 we do the 5K. And I will say, for many people that are not runners but want to participate, want to be able to walk over the Cunningham Bridge. Oh, well, yeah, we got a runner and a walker. I'm a walker. Anyway, the 5K is a great day to be out on a beautiful spring morning, walk over the Cunningham Bridge and back, and then through the historic downtown area. The 10K and the half marathon, actually, the courses take people up and over the big bridge, over the Neuse River Bridge, and they get a beautiful morning view towards Bridgeton, then on the way back into the city of New Bern and the skyline and all of that. It's a great event.
And the Cunningham Bridge, for those that don't know, that's the one that connects the highway to downtown, the one that opens up for boats.
Yes, it's the drawbridge. Now, we get permission. We got to do a lot of work.
I was going to say the turnbuckle, but it doesn't turn
closes
anymore.
that down for us. The Department of Transportation closes it down for us. So great for, our events that morning for the race starts and finishes back over the bridge. So that's a great thing. So I guess the other major thing to tell people about is that there are 5 nonprofits that benefit from the proceeds from the race, and one of them, and the organization that I represent, is the Craven Community College Foundation. But also involved is the Duffy Field Phoenix Project, and they support the neighborhood near downtown, Duffy Field, in helping people repair their homes and keep things safe in their houses. And they do a lot of work there in that neighborhood. Our other fabulous partner is the Filling Station out of Jones County, and they have been a fabulous supporter, and they do great work. And then the Mediation Center of Eastern Carolina, and they work with teen court and youth justice and youth mentorship, and they do a fabulous job. And then our final partner is the Twin Rivers YMCA. So the 5 of us all send representatives to the committee to plan and operate the run, and then we all get to benefit from the proceeds. So it's a win-win-win for everybody.
Yeah, it's great how everybody comes in and volunteers to help each other as well. I know on the morning of the race, you can see those Twin Rivers buses carting people around all over New Bern to get
correct.
them at the different spots along the way. Yeah.
So
water stations.
the YMCA takes little buses around, and most of our volunteers out on the course are from New Bern High School, ROTC, New Bern High School ACT. What's the name of that group? I'm going to forget it. But anyway, it's affiliated with the Rotary. And then
Rotaract.
I don't think
Maybe not.
that's
Okay.
it. But anyway, and then we also have a big group from Havelock High School and their ROTC. So we have a
Okay.
lot of teen volunteers out on the course, and they keep everybody making the right turns and cheering people on.
They got their cowbells.
Yeah, they got cowbell.
Ring it, and you always know where to turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
More cowbell.
Megan's like, okay, fine. Here's what I want to do is walk around at 8 o'clock in the morning and have a teen ring a cowbell in my face. That's what Megan's saying.
Well, you'd be surprised that runners kind of get in a zone,
Yeah, of
right?
course,
And they
yeah.
can miss a turn. So we're
That's
trying
right.
to keep everybody on the course so nobody goes astray.
I'd go astray anyway.
You might, yeah.
I am so directionally impaired. I would
Yeah.
need a cowbell to keep me on the
But anyway,
right
yeah,
track.
it takes a whole lot. Lots
Yeah.
of volunteers. So again, if you're not a runner or a walker, but you'd love to volunteer, that's another opportunity. We need volunteers both out on the course and in the convention center to help people get registered, pass
And-
out
and I-
T-shirts, that
And
type of thing.
I would say as far as the 5K goes, people who aren't not regular runners, it's a great little introductory race to get into. Like even if you, a lot of people walk it. Maybe even half the people that enter the 5K walk it. But you don't have to run the whole thing, and
Right.
it's really just like a nice
Some people-
reason to get up in the morning and explore downtown.
Some people who are just kind of starting running, they'll run, walk, run. They'll do a little pacing thing,
Yeah.
and learn about how long is a 5K, and
Yeah.
how do I have to pace myself out to do well. So yeah, there's so many different levels of it, and then of course you have the 10K, where you get serious runners and joggers as well, and then the half marathon gets pretty competitive, I think.
Yeah.
And I know in the past, this has been a big event where our local tourism groups keep track of how far people are coming in for it. and
We have
things like
been
that.
doing that. And last year we had people, I think, if I remember correctly, from 35 different states.
Yeah. That's impressive.
So
Yeah, it is.
people are coming from all over, and so yeah, it's all great because we have so much to share in New Bern, and there's what we've been doing is promoting everything else that goes on in New Bern, like what's going on down at the Civic Theater. There's a improv night that night.
That's right.
The Spring Home Tours is that same weekend. I think there's a sale at Christ Church. So we're trying to tell our people that are coming
Coming
into
into town, there's things to do.
what else is there to
Yeah.
do.
Right, 'cause
So make
there's
a weekend of
There's a
it.
direct tie in there because if you're going to run a race at 7 o'clock in the morning or 7:30 in the morning or even 8:15, you're probably not going to drive from somewhere else that morning. You're
No.
probably staying somewhere in Craven County the night before, so it's contributing to hotels and restaurants and shops.
Right.
So
And
And we
obviously,
have several, even just since last year, we have several other boutique hotels and change hotels that have opened back up again. So
Right.
that's-
And the New Bern, the new Tapestry hotel by Hilton, the one that is now Tryon Riverfront Inn, has reopened, rebranded, and they are a sponsor of the race this year. So
wonderful.
they're a lot of the different businesses around town realize that this is a great way to introduce yourself not only to people in the community, but people coming in from
Yeah,
outside the
absolutely.
community.
So I know that there's easy ways to register.
It
and
is
so I know that like this has a QR code on the back, but what is another way that people can register?
the website is very, very easy. bridgerun.org.
Perfect.
easy enough. And if you visit that tomorrow,
Yes, starting tomorrow, we have a spring 10% promo code. This will be our last sale of the year on registration. Use the code SPRING10. SPRING10.
Spring 10 for the code, get
10% off.
All
That's
right.
correct.
Now you're in the know. You get a little
I
teaser
am.
for it.
And I love a coupon.
Yes.
Everybody loves a coupon.
I love a
And so
coupon.
how long will that promo
I
code
believe
last?
that's a 10-day,
Okay,
a 10-day
10-day, okay.
promo. So you got a couple days to use it.
Okay.
But don't hesitate.
Yep.
You want to get your T-shirt in the right size. You want to
That's
get
right.
registered.
You're looking at me.
I know, because you want your T-shirt.
I do, and I'm usually later than I should be, and I'm always going up to Jen. I'm like, "Do you have any in my size left?" She's like, "No, we don't."
And then I'll save one for you later. We try.
You do, and I appreciate that.
That's awesome. Anything we missed?
No, the race fees are kind of comparable to other races. The kids race is just $20, and then it's like $50, $65, and $80, depending on the length of the race that you're in. But you use that Spring 10 promo, and you get 10% off the registration fee. But remember too that the proceeds really do come right back to this community in many, many ways.
That's right. And I know I say it every year, but truly one of the best parts of that race is seeing that sun come up over the bridge, over the bridge at 7:45 in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Wasn't it last year? It was really warm and foggy. It was last year.
Oh, it was a little misty.
Yeah, it was warm and foggy.
Yeah, it's been different every year.
Yeah.
And some of them have been like a little cold and rainy, and that happens sometimes too. But it's still
pretty.
It's still pretty, and it's still something to push through. It's like I'm up here, I'm having this experience, whatever it is.
That's right.
Wow.
Right.
Well, and it's such a beautiful piece of architecture that we have here in our community. But you don't ever want to get out of your vehicle and go, "Oh, I'm going to walk across it."
Yeah,
right?
it
So
is.
This
It
is
is
a great time to be able to do that.
there are very few opportunities to be a pedestrian or a walker runner on that bridge. I mean, really, I think this is the only time of the year that you can do
it's
this.
Only one I know of.
Yeah.
Do not recommend doing it without the road being
no,
closed.
I don't. I
Not
don't
good.
recommend
Not a good
it.
idea
yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Well, this was a lot of information. A lot of exciting information.
It is very exciting.
It is.
It's a lot of fun.
It is.
So is this going to be the year that Megan runs?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Peer
Maybe not.
pressure.
Yeah. and so
Oh, I won't run.
you won't run this year.
My
You
knees
just
won't
be out
let me
there.
do
Yeah,
that.
that's fine. And then people who do register usually packet pickup is at the convention center.
Yeah,
Is that
so
the same?
everything kind of runs in and out of the convention center
Okay.
on Friday night from 4 to 8.
Okay.
You can either come in and register, or if you're pre-registered, you come in, you pick up your T-shirt, you get your bib. You can do that the evening before. It's a great reason to go downtown, visit us at the convention center.
Cheer on some kids doing the 5K,
Yeah,
right? Or not the 5K, the 1 mile.
Yeah, you can go over to Union Point, bring your kids, let them participate on Friday night, pick up your things at the convention center. And what's great about the convention center too is all of our sponsors are lined up along the hallways or whatever. So Coca-Cola will be there with drink giveaways. I'm just trying to remember. We have so many sponsors. It's really
Chick-fil-A and their
hard.
cows.
Chick-fil-A, right? Exactly. But we have a number of sponsors that have been with us for a long time. The Insurance Center, Rankin and Fume orthodontists, Donna Harmatuck and her team, Donna and team, are the starting line sponsors. We have finish line sponsors. All I can say is all of these people will be represented at the event. And you can see all of our sponsors by going to that bridgerun.org and clicking on sponsors. And you can see everyone who's involved. And it really does take a huge group of people, not only the registrants, but also the sponsors, to make this a real worthwhile event for the community. And
so I know we talked about tax day, and this is just throwing darts out. But if somebody's feeling very philanthropic and not necessarily want to be a runner, and they would like to make a donation to the pot of money, or specifically to one of these, can they do that through the webpage as well?
You can
Like a
make a
donate button?
donation. There's a donate button as
somebody
well.
might need
so you can
a little tax
register
write-off.
or donate. Exactly.
I don't. But
And we use them we use
don't have
donations
enough
for all
give.
kinds of things. We have a number of people who sponsor children in the kids race, so that kids who can't afford the $20 or whatever, we've got some scholarships available, and we'll get those kids registered. We
That's
don't want
great.
anybody to not participate who wants to. So we try to get that word out to our rec centers and the Y and all these different places, so that kids can participate whether or not they have the $20 or
I love
not.
that.
So that's great.
Sponsor a kid.
Yeah.
Sponsor a kid. Yeah, that's one way to go.
Well, that's so much fun.
Yeah, it is.
Well, so one more time, that promo code starting tomorrow
Is Spring 10.
Spring 10. Okay. That's just more for me than our listeners. That's fine.
Yeah, and
Yeah, okay,
bridgerun.org. You can find
Got
To have you on the show with us.
Thank you so much for giving me the time to talk about it. This is
Absolutely.
an exciting event.
Well, since we have you, different than the Bridge Run, anything else you want to talk about with your community enrichment?
Well,
Or I'm sorry, lifelong learning.
Lifetime learning.
That was the wrong
Well,
one.
We also have the
today,
CFAs
this
coming up.
afternoon, if you're
right.
watching live, come join us at 3:30 and learn about our trip to Santa Fe.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, well, we're taking a group to Santa Fe over the holidays. So this trip will actually leave in early December of next year.
Okay.
But we are having a meeting to talk about it, or you can go to cravencc.edu/LLC and you can look at our travel program there.
Yeah.
And we do have our winners for our CFAs that you're talking about.
Community Fabric Awards. Yep, that is
Yes.
this month as well.
That's-
Tickets are on sale now, so go to cravencc.edu/CFA.
And that will also be at the convention center, the meal.
Yes.
So that'll be awesome.
Yeah, those are
And the-
back-to-back
and ceremony.
events. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll be CFA and then Bridge Run. So, lots going on in the month of April. But,
Yeah.
CFA is our premier fundraiser for the foundation. And it's a great afternoon. It really is. We honor the people in our community who have given so much. Some of our students will speak, so you'll learn about the experience of students here on our campus. And it's just a great day.
It's awesome.
Two great ways to support the Craven Community College Foundation.
Yes.
How about it?
Absolutely. And I did mention community enrichment. Anything coming up that there's a lot of new stuff that Suzanne's been putting out?
She has so many classes, it's hard to keep up with all of them. What I do know is that if there's something that you're interested in doing, we have a class for it, whether it's cooking
Or she's gonna
boating,
create one.
Yeah, or mahjong, like whatever it is,
Yeah.
we have lots of options there. So yes, of course, if you're interested in that,
Mm-hmm.
we can throw that web address in there as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very good. Jennifer, thanks again.
Yep.
Oh,
Great
thank
having you on the
you.
show.
Yeah. I love being here.
Yeah.
We've got
Appreciate
to
you.
we got to go to our next segment though.
Oh, yeah.
We got a segment.
Okay. That means it's time for
What?
community events. Look at that. Thank you. Okay.
All right. Spring Garden Lovers Weekend. Celebrate spring with free garden admittance to Tryon Palace this weekend from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Friday and Saturday from 12 to 6. Oh, no. And 12 to 6 on Sunday. Oh, so it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's awesome. Enjoy a variety of spring blooming plants, including tulips, irises, and more, along the plein air artist painting at the Craven Consort Woodwind Group performing the 17th and 18th century period music. So we've got painters, we got musicians, we got flowers, and it's free.
And they always do the tulips in the spring and mums in the fall. So it's a gorgeous time to go and explore Tryon Palace Gardens. For a lot of people who have never been before, this is the first time they see them.
It's beautiful. All right.
The Ben Rosenblum Trio. This jazz trio makes a stop at the New Bern Civic Theater on April 11th at 7:30 p.m. as part of New Bern's vibrant Arts in April celebration. Audiences will be treated to a sophisticated concert with influences from 10 or more countries that include music traditions from South America, Eastern Europe, India, and the Caribbean, and the Middle East. Tickets are $30 and can be purchased at newberncivictheater.org.
All right. New Bern Easter Egg Hunt. Join New Bern Parks and Recreation April 12th for their annual Easter Egg Hunt. This event will be held at Lawson Creek Park, 1309 Country Club Road on the Thalman Field. There will be food trucks, face painting, and even the Easter Bunny will be there for photos. Admission is free. To learn more, visit newbernnc.gov.
Let's see, the Havelock Easter Egg Hunt. Join the city of Havelock on April 12th at 10 a.m. for their annual Easter Egg Hunt held at City Park, 198 Cunningham Boulevard.
Boulevard.
I'm thinking about bunnies and boulevards.
Boulevards.
There will be games, prizes, refreshments, and even the Easter Bunny will make an appearance. To learn more, visit havelocknc.us.
All right. Tryon Palace Easter Puppet Show. It's Arts in April month in New Bern. Join Tryon Palace April 12th at the North Carolina History Center in downtown New Bern for the Easter Bunny Puppet Show. Show runs from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. continuously. Fun for all ages, young at heart. It's free to attend, but okay, so the 12th. The same day that you can go into the gardens.
Mm-hmm.
So go take pictures of your children and then go to the puppet show. I love a puppet show.
Do you?
I do.
You should start one.
A puppet show?
Yeah, why not? Nobody's stopping you.
I could. I usually used to. Let me see if I could say English. I used to use puppets when I was teaching.
Did you?
I did. I loved it.
Well, why did you stop? You should bring them to the show next week Only puppets. We're going to do In the Know in puppets. Do you have a puppet version of yourself?
No.
Oh, you
I
do
could
marionettes or do you puppets?
No, puppets. I think marionettes are cool, though.
Okay.
I went to a puppet museum.
Uh-huh.
It's a little on the creepy side, but there's one in Atlanta, and it's right down the street, like same block as the Fox Theater. It's really, really cool. So if you've never been, and then they actually have a small theater, and they have puppet shows year round.
That's
I used
cool.
to take my girls when they were little.
Yeah.
And then you got to go up and they're like really exquisite puppets and marionettes, and they're all hand painted and waiting for Pinocchio to pop out.
Yeah. Did he ever pop out?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was some cool stuff.
Yeah, when I was in
I love
D.C. week before last, I got to see the original Kermit in the American History Museum and Bert and Ernie.
And that has local ties for us because the guy Jim Henson, was from Aurora.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Aurora, North
Jim
Carolina.
Henson was from Aurora? How about that?
Yeah.
Now I know.
Now you know.
All right.
And if I'm wrong, correct me. It's not the first time I'm wrong today.
Diary of a Mother. This is an original play starring New Bern's own gifted gospel performer, Benita Simmons, that will be performed at the New Bern Civic Theater on April 12th at 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. This is a deeply inspiring musical stage performance appropriate for April's National Second Chance Month that shares a personal story of how a woman's faith carried her past challenges that she had to deal with. Tickets for the special youth matinee at 2 p.m. are $25, and the 6 p.m. show has VIP tickets at $53 and general admission for $38. Visit newberncivictheater.org to purchase your tickets.
Let's go walk with the doc. Join the April event of Walk with the Doc Saturday, April 19th at 9 a.m. to learn about what Carolina East Occupational Therapy can do for you. It's free for people of all ages and abilities. Location will be at Creekside Park at 1821 Old Airport Road, at the Walking Trails Center or the Stanley A. White Recreation Center at 601 3rd Avenue if it's raining or the temperatures are below 40 degrees, which will not happen moving forward. So I don't think we'll have any more below 40s between now and maybe November.
I think you're right.
Okay, good. I'm right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's celebrate.
It balances
Woo,
out.
I'm right.
Yeah,
okay.
It balances out.
Guess what?
What?
We're going to come back next week.
I can't wait.
Yep, it's going to be April 17th, and we're going to be joined by our TRIO Student Support Services as they will discuss what we offer our students here at Craven. So if you do not know about TRIO, please chime in. Do you know what TRIO, that acronym stands for, TRIO?
I don't.
I don't either. So we're going to have to find those little tidbits out.
Everybody will learn something
More
next week.
trivia.
Yeah, that's right.
Fun fact. Anything else?
Nothing for me.
Joseph, anything? You're good?
Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
Holly's good. I think we're all good.
We're all good. Guess what that means?
What does that mean?
It means we want you to stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. We'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.
Bye, everybody.